In this video, we're going to talk about the E-216 error code. And basically what that is when the control has seen one of our shelves drop more than 11 degrees Fahrenheit or 6 degrees Celsius for longer than 15 minutes below the set point temperature. So those few things have to be met. It has to be below that set point temperature for longer than 15 minutes by more than 11 degrees Fahrenheit or 6 degrees Celsius. If that happens, then it's going to generate the E-216 error code. Most likely what we're looking at here is either a heater failure potentially or possibly a temp probe. Now remember that temp probe's built in there, so what we could do is come over, kind of like what we did on the E-215. We could check our amp draw depending on the voltage that we have supplied. We need to remember those specifications, either 1.29 amps or 1.79 amps. The other thing is we could check our temperature probe just to make sure that it's within calibration, and we could unplug it here and check our resistance. Remember, we're using the 1000 ohms at 32 degrees Fahrenheit scale. So we could go ahead and get our readout of the temperature probe of what it's saying on the screen, and then we could compare that to our multimeter and what it's giving us on resistance and compare that to the chart. And that would let us know if we have a temp probe or a heater issue. Either way, it's likely going to be a heater replacement. So as far as items we would want to take to the job site, number one is probably going to be a heater assembly, and then number two would end up potentially being an I/O board. Maybe that triac is not staying engaged on the I/O board and it's not energizing that voltage when it should. That would be a last resort, and of course we would want to check amp draw when that LED light is lit up just to make sure that that is functioning properly. So that would be a quick and easy way to troubleshoot the E-216 error code, as long as some parts to take with us to the job site.